Hey, what's happening, everybody? Here's another episode of Smithtown Live, and today we are at the little gym with Danielle, her son Maxwell, and Matt.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, what's going on?
So Maxwell and I just finished our weekly class.
Yes,
we
yes,
had
yes.
so much fun. He
Sounds
loves
good.
it here.
Yay!
So the people who haven't been here, tell our audience a little bit about the Little Gym.
Sure. The Little Gym is a child developmental gymnastics. We teach through gymnastics here. We like to call ourselves the Springboards of Life's Adventures because we start them off on the right path to become contributing members of society. So we like I said before, we teach through gymnastics. We are non-competitive for all age groups, and we make sure that the kids are learning 3 dimensions of learning here at the Little Gym. We have our physical aspect, that's the obvious one, our brain boost, our cognitive abilities, problem solving, and finally, and probably most importantly, their social skills. Their citizen kid learning to, like I said, be a contributing member of society.
Cool, so you're actually, it's like team building kind of at a very early age.
Exactly, we get them early.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what do you guys offer here?
So the majority of our members are in classes. So they come once a week, they come with the same group each and every week for the most part, and they're learning all their skills. After that we have camps when school's out of session. We run camps so the kids are getting out of the house a little bit. It's kind of like a quest that they have to accomplish for 3 to 8-year-olds. We do things called parent survival nights. These are Saturday night drop-off programs. The adults drop them off, go out for have a dinner, have a romantic night out, while we take care of the kids and we handle dinner on that part. And then finally we have birthday parties. So obviously when a kid's turning a new age, they have to do something fun. So
Okay.
they come here, they play, and then we do pizza and cake for them.
Very cool. And we lost one of our interviewees. I think Danielle may need one of those parent survival nights. So you offer anything complimentary first time?
Yes, absolutely. With kids, you never know what they're going to like, what they're not going to like. So we offer a complimentary first class. They can come try out the class, see how they like it. Absolutely no strings attached to the complimentary first class. This way they can come, see what the program's all about, meet the teachers, meet the other class to make sure that this is something that they would enjoy.
Okay, very cool. It seems like they have like loads of fun.
They are. Right now, this is a 2 to 3-year-old sports class going on. They are learning, while on top of learning their gymnastic skills, they're also learning the basics of different sports. So today is all about basketball. So they were getting the rebound before, taking some shots, doing some chest passing, learning the basics of bouncing and catching all on that point.
Yeah, that's awesome. And how can people find you online?
Sure. So we have our website. It is tlgsmithtowny.com. This way you can check out the schedules, check everything like that. We are also on Facebook at the Little Gym of Smithtown, so you can come and like our page, and we post things on there about different events and everything like that.
Very cool. And you're located right here in one of the main shopping plazas on Main Street.
Yes, we're in the
Right.
Village Commons Shopping Center, right off of 2 shopping centers off of 111.
Actually, directly right next to Starbucks and directly across the street from Pateras. Very cool. What else? I don't have children myself, but I bring my son here for the first time. What can I expect?
Sure. So we will teach them the gymnastics. They go through all their skills and everything like that. They'll have tons of fun. We are non-competitive, so they are not forced to do anything here at the Little Gym. They go at their own pace. While we are building their skills, if they're not ready to do something, we're not going to go throw them over the bar and try out their skills. It's all whether or not they are comfortable doing this. We encourage them to do all the skills, but it's up to them whether or not they go for it, and up to the adults as well and what they do.
Okay. So if they're a little shy, then you kind of like hold back.
They
If
can
they're rambunctious, they can
be rambunctious. Exactly.
go for it and really go all out.
Exactly.
That's very good. Very cool. I like it. What else can you tell us about the Little Gym?
Sure. So the Little Gym, on top of the classes as well, we like to consider ourselves a family. So what happens here at the Little Gym a bunch of times is a parent will bring their first child. then their first child maybe gets to a point where they're in school and just get too busy, that stuff does happen. They come back when they have a second child, the third child, going all the way to, we hire a bunch of high school staff.
Okay.
Of about the 10 high school staff, I think 4 of them used to come to the little gym as kids.
Okay.
So we are a family. We encourage people to come visit us. We see people all the time walking across our shopping center, and we have to run outside to say hello, how you doing, everything
Okay.
like that. We remember them, they remember us.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I like the way they started the class with the song and
Yes.
and everything, and really getting the kids involved.
Every class starts the exact same way. The format of every class is the same. The activities themselves do change, but we always start by saying hello, getting every kid's name, making sure that even if everyone knows their name, they are getting used to introducing themselves and everything like that
Okay.
to a group. We'll do a bunch of activities on the big red mat. We'll go explore the gym. We do balls and bubbles when it comes to a younger age group, and then they're about to sing goodbye. They're going to do one more little fun movement song, and then they're right about to sing goodbye here.
Oh, that's awesome. So then the parents sit right in there with their children and do the.
So there are 3 different age groups categories of age groups I would categorize. There's parent-child. This goes all the way from 4 months for our bug classes from 4 to 10 months, all the way through our Super Beast classes where they start to work on doing stuff independently, up till 3 years old. Then we have our pre-K classes from about 3 to 6,
Yep.
where they're in there by themselves, they're doing all this stuff by themselves. And then finally we have our Tumblers class, which is our 6 to 12-year-old age group, where that class is a little different because the gymnastics skill building that we're doing are all mat-based skills.
Okay.
We still go on the beams and the bars and everything like that, but that's just for conditioning. So they will work on their forward rolls, their cartwheels, their handstands, going into their handsprings and their tucks, which are like flips.
Wow. So it's really, really involved.
Yes.
Really? Well, I was teasing Danielle before. I'm going to sneak in there and do some somersaults and cartwheels and stuff.
It's fun for all ages.
Yeah. Great.
And when it comes to these parent-child classes, the best experiences the kids have are when the adults are also having that fun experience.
Okay.
If the adults
Yeah.
are having fun, their child will be having fun as well.
Right.
Your child will be able to pick up on
What your emotions are.
what your emotions are if you're
Yeah.
crossing your arm or on your phone or anything like that. While your child will be having fun, they might not be learning as much as they are if they are watching you learn as well.
Okay.
And the adults do learn as well. They ask us
Yeah.
questions on what should I do in this situation, how should I tackle this? And you have a group of 10 people that are also going through it, or even more sometimes, also going through the same experiences to bounce ideas off of it and everything like that.
Right. And I would think, as a parent, you learn more about how your child interacts when you're seeing them in this environment.
Yes, how your child interacts, how your child is normal.
Yeah.
We have parents that say, my child's doing this, I'm a little worried. And then they go into a class and like, oh, that's 2-year-old behavior. That's
Okay.
what 2-year-olds do.
That's what everybody does.
And most of the time, that's the answer that we have. Should I be worried about my child doing this? No.